add something before I take questions.
Okay.
For those of you who have cancer and psychologically you have accepted you want the end to your physical life, it's not for you.
Hello, Mr. Keshe.
Excuse me, let me finish. For those of you who have terminal illnesses that you have decided and would like to finish with a physical life, separation of the soul from physicality, is your right. For those of you who want to change the condition of the cancer, I have a small tip for you. Doesn't matter where the tumor is, where the cancer is. Make yourself a patch of CO2 gas. Put it at the position of the cancer. You have cancer of the throat, you have cancer of whatever you call it, let's say stomach, you have testicle cancer, whatever. Just wrap and place a high saturated CO2 gas on it. Further on, when you feel the reduction, okay, especially with sexual organs like the womb, like testicles, add the zinc oxide, a small amount, after a couple of weeks to the gas patch. You use a CO2 gas patch to bring down the tumor, and then, because these are psychologically created conditions, majority of it, then you use a gas of zinc oxide. Never use a copper oxide, zinc. Never use copper oxide with CH3 in the sexual organs cancer, because most of these are emotional connected. A mother gives life to the child through emotion of the womb, not through the physicality of the womb. It's the same with a man. So this is the procedure. If you have to decide if you want to live, because for a lot of people, they say yes, but in fact, they don't see a line of reason to live. We can give all the support, but they can override it. It's got to be done with acceptance of the soul and emotion in change of the physicality to be able to take place. All you need to do, this we know, we've seen the work in Middle East, we've seen the same report from the doctors here in Europe, we've seen the same report from Chinese. To neutralize, literally, a cancer emotion related, the best thing you can do to at least to contain it till you find the seed of the cancer is the use of CO2 gas in a tissue paper, in a bag. Hold it and keep it for 2-3 hours a day, no more. You have to take it and let the body to learn, and then when you see the reduction substantial enough, you can use half an hour a day, a couple of times a day, the gas. Never miss the CO2 with Zn, even though most of the time when you produce Zn, you produce CO2, and most of you produce CO2, you produce Zn anyway. It's part of the CO2 box structure. Any answer? Any questions? Sorry.